Hello guys, welcome back. I'm starting this episode in news cam. It's been a couple of days since I did the last video, but I do see why people really like LMA Manager in particular. Thank you for the people who watched episode 1 and were commenting and have just been hopefully enjoying the episodes. Things are not going great, as you can see there. So I've played 7, won 3, drawn 1, lost 3, scored 9, let in 9, I got 10 points. So I am the baseline child of mediocrity. Not too far back though. Look, no one is running away in terms of the playoff places. But of course, Bury are way out in front, just to spite me because they're turning into my rivals for this series. But a win could get me, in that mix. Now I have changed formation. I was starting to say before, I do get what this is really like, because the whole time that I've not been able to play, I've been thinking about this game and looking forward to getting back to my Reading career here. Now, Parkinson got sent off before, so missed him for 2 games. He came back and he immediately got injured for 3 months, so he's going to miss this game. I've made a couple of signings, and I don't think I have a left-sided midfielder, do I? I'm going to have to fire Crawford in there, but can anyone play on the left? If you are, you're going to get a little run out here. Murty can kind of play on the left of the bat. Let's put him on there. Right, so I was saying, didn't start well. I have changed formation, 3-5-2. I have noticed, or I've discovered finally, you can change the defensive tactics in here. So I left that normal because I'm still getting quite a lot of red cards. But I put my attacking tactics on counter-attack and direct. Like I said, I've won 2 league games and then I've just beat Sheffield United in the second round of the League Cup. So I did win both of my League Cup games. I was thinking I'm going to be on for some glory here. I've brought in this lad here, Inuzi, from somewhere in Italy. He's not great, but he was a free signing, so he didn't cost me anything. I've also brought in Morris on loan here. He's only just arrived from Sheffield United, so he's played 1 game for me, which was in the league, in the League Cup. He came on for about 10 minutes at the end. That doesn't seem to be tracking there. And I've also brought in Delroy Facey, who you might remember he's come from Huddersfield in the game. He was at Huddersfield in real life. I have done nothing else other than that. So I'm just going to take him out and put Polston back in, because I put him in for the League Cup. And we're going to go into a game and hopefully try and get a win live on camera. So we are at home against Chesterfield, get us right back in the mix for those top half places, because our goal from the board is to get promotion. Now, I do find these little matches, I've got it on fast mode, I do find these little matches very endearing. Like I was saying, totally get why people fondly remember this game. So is this a pen? Oh no, it's a booking. So it does seem to be my best player, Nicky Forster. Although Facey started to get a few goals. No, and there we go. It's 1-0. So 25 minutes gone, we will take that. I didn't see where Chesterfield were in the league. I am finding it very difficult, 2-0. I'm not finding this difficult. I'm cruising it. I'm finding it difficult to sign anyone at the minute, though. I did have those 2 guys I mentioned on loan, so I can't get any more loan players. One of them will be leaving soon, so I'll have to try and get him back. Because the loans were between 1, 2 and 3 months. But every time I try, look at that, on for a hat trick. Every time I try and sign someone, other teams will then start upping the bid, so I'll start trying to match that. But then when I have managed to just kind of stay in that bidding war, it doesn't always, well, not always, none of the players have then wanted to play for me. I do noticed, I do want to keep an eye on the fitness here. Look. So look, my main man, I know he's on a hat-trick, but he's booked and he is struggling. So let's bring on my man there. And I've just noticed I've put 3 defenders on the bench, but I'm going to bring Murty on the left. Hopefully see this game out. So at least from what I can tell, this Reading, it seems to be Reading's home kit. So they're in blue, playing against a team in blue. There we go. Win on camera. Very pleased with that. We're going to go. It is quite a slow game to play, I find. So that's. I did have a few goes of this the other. Well, not a few goes. I did play a few more games after the first episode the other night. It takes a lot longer to get through than Premier Manager 98. But but it seems to have a bit more going for it. So we're going to see, have we got that League Cup second round? Maybe at one stage we will have a look at the highlights as well, because I did have a look at them. I did tweet some out if anyone follows me on Twitter. It's quite a needless. There's no reason for those highlights to exist. Effectively, is there? They're just there, and they're quite good. They're okay commentating. Trying to remember, think who it is now. I think it's Hansen, one of them. We'll probably say on the back of the box, but there we are. So I'm up to 7th, trending in the right direction. Clean sheet, 2 goals. Pull myself back within. Look, Bury, Burnley, Bristol Rovers, Blackpool, trying to break up that B contingency. Bournemouth letting them down there in 14th. So let's have a look. So we've got no game today, just Premiership and Division 1. So this is what I'm talking about. So every game gives me the result. I'm going to have to then leave. So you probably take a bit longer to get through the seasons than Premier Manager 98 would. Like I said, I do enjoy the time to think. Maybe not when I'm recording. I'm trying to think of something to say, but let's have a look. Bournemouth made an offer. I'm going to ignore that because I know that he's on for about, his value is about 720. But you see, I've got 2.4. Oh, you can't see because my stupid face is in the way. Bear with me a second. I've got 2.4 million in the bank now. I had an abundance of strikers, so I've moved one of them out. I've made a loss of £200 today though, so maybe it's time to start reining in some of my. I was going to say some of my spending. I did say before, can't get anyone to sign for me. Right, so we're going to have a look at the transfer market. Like I said, I have had a few bids in. I've been trying to find a left-sided midfielder to replace Parkinson. I think it's Parkinson, wasn't it? So, for example, look, starting at 6 million, so none of them are ever going to sign for me. I did consider Ian Wone, but he's 31. Kiki Alonso, 31, but I don't think he's at Numancia. I don't think he'd come for me. I tried to get Eric Tinkler. He didn't. He was one of the ones he didn't want to sign. The scouts have told me not to sign Eiffel. Tried to get Taylor, like I said, didn't want to sign. Scott Sellers, 33. Not really into that. See, there's nothing really there, is there? Like Flynn's decent, but again, he's got 4 goals and 7 for West Brom in the league above. Is he really going to? Is he going to drop down? Let's have a go. So I'm going to just leave it at that for now. 530. Let's click on for today's match. Let's see if we can make. We've got a win on camera. Let's see if we can make a signing on camera. Keep this momentum going. Now I feel like I'm doing too much thinking. Right, Colchester have made an offer. It's getting better, but nope. Right, so this is what I was talking about. As soon as I put an offer in, I've got other clubs in. Now I've noticed you need to go for a few. Sometimes even if you don't match the team, they will accept. But I find that in these initial stages, it's always best to at least put in something. Right, here we go. League Cups. Like I said, I won this first leg 2-1. I'm going to make another change. No, I'm not, because I've gone straight into the game. I was going to say I was going to rotate one of my defenders again. So let's have a look. They have got Simon Tracy, Sean Derry, is it? I remember it was Derry. I remember the player. Marcello, vaguely remember. Curtis Woodhouse became a boxer. Won't be saying anything mean about him. Paul Devlin. Bolo, no idea who he is. I don't remember Adrian Heath at all. So I'm going to presume, what is this, 99? They would have been Championship or League One, as it is called. So it's nice that he has got the scores from the first leg there, because I seem to recall Premier Manager 98 didn't do that. So decent win away for me. We get a goal here. Maybe get in the 3rd round of the League Cup. Delroy booked. Half time 0-0. I'm pleased with that. I've got very paranoid about red cards though, so I'm just gonna spin him off. Let's bring on this man on loan. I don't know what. Again, I like this. I like that it shows me that I've made that sub and he's waiting to come on. Feels very official. I'll take a 0-0, as boring as it is. A win and a draw, and through in the League Cup, episode 2. But there's going to be no draw because look at that. He's put that in from 40 yards, even though I've told him not to shoot from that far. I'm cruising. I'm loving this. That's not me. That's fine. He's been booked. I don't have another striker on the bench. It's 4-2 now. 20 minutes to go. They're not getting back in this, are they? Are they? I'm going to fire Murty on. And then I'm going to spin them. I wanted to spin them. Do I have to? I wanted to flick him out wide, if that makes sense. Wait till he comes on. Corner comes in. We're seeing this out, even with Murty in midfield. Oh, it's red card. They're not getting back in this, are they? Look at that. Cruising. Round 3. Climbing up in the league. Maybe going to sign someone to end the episode. Once the phone buzzes. I do enjoy seeing those two, but I'm not going to watch the highlights yet. The highlights do roughly seem, from what I can tell, the one I did watch, they do roughly seem to mirror up with the goal that was scored in the game. So in one of them I scored a free kick, and I think I scored like a goal from a corner, and that is roughly what the highlights seem to show. So let's leave studio. Let's at least get this notification.
Welcome to London and the draw for the League Cup.
It's the League Cup draw. Tell you what, let's end with this. Let's see who we get.
Number 11.
I have no idea what number we are. We're gonna see 4 teams drawn out, then we're gonna complete the draw.
Number 28.
Watford.
So I cannot disrespect Graham Kelly by completely skipping him.
Number 16.
That's not going to be me though, is it?
Ipswich Town.
Oops, pressed the wrong button and it's done the whole draw for me. So let's see who we got. Hit the analog stick. All right, so when way it leads, that's quite a good. I'm going to imagine that's a good tie for us to be getting. I wonder how much money we're going to make from that. So maybe I'll finally be able to sign someone if I get a bit more money in. So let's see. It's got the draw. Way it leads. Are we going to get a notification about signing? And then we're definitely going to wrap it up. Right, Stockport County have made an offer that's like, I can't remember how much he is worth. So let's go have a look. So he's worth, ignore me. So I don't want to pay any more than that, especially not when I'm in good form. I'm going to just, I'm not going to withdraw. I'm just going to ignore it. So what have they gone to? They've gone to 5. You'd rather play for me than Stockport, surely. Crew are leaving it at 560. I'm going to keep it at 560. So we've not managed to sign anyone. Made a profit of £1 million so far, which has mainly been from selling stuff. Made a better daily profit so from that game. So things are going well. We're moving on. We're moving up in the league. So going to get this up. Let me know if what you think of my tactics. If there's anyone I need to be looking at signing, if there's anything I've missed with the signings, and then we'll come back. I'll let you know. Maybe we'll come back when we've got that Leeds game, depending on how it goes. Or we'll come back once we're maybe 15, 16, maybe 20 games into the season, and we're a bit further in, and we're seeing how we are really doing. Is my winning streak still going? Have I abandoned 3-5-2 for something else? Or have I changed any of the other tactics? Thank you.